Good morning, boys and girls. Pre-season is done and dusted. I've changed the tactics up a little bit, and we have got our League season underway. Now, here you ask, how's it going, True? Well, stay tuned because we've got plenty of action today. And there's one little thing I forgot to mention. It's Derby Day. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 2 of Magoo in Marseille, where I've been appointed manager at one of the biggest clubs in French football. In today's episode I'm going to run through all my pre-season and early season results. I'm going to show you the changes I've made to the tactics since episode 1, and then we're going to have a double header of games. First up, Bristol's Club Derby away to Nice, and then we'll follow up with a home game against Clermont. So if you think you're going to enjoy this episode, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content, and jump down in the comments. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts. So let's not beat around the bush no more. Let's load up Football Manager and get on with today's episode. So here it is, guys, a very hit and miss pre-season. 6 games, 3 wins, 3 losses. Just couldn't seem to find any consistency at all. We started off with a great game at home to Barcelona. We won 3-2. Dimitri Payet got a brace. King is under with the third. And I really thought my system was going to work well, given both AMs were on the score sheet. But then we faced Real Madrid. We lost the game 2-0. It could have been a lot more. It became apparent that we were going to get torn apart by big clubs along the wings. I started thinking about changing my system at this point. But I thought I'd stick with it a little longer. It is Real Madrid after all. We then played Miranda. We beat them 2-0. Dimitri Payet hit another brace. So I thought I'll stick with it a bit longer. We played Benfica and we lost 4-1. Gerson got our goal, but again, they tore us apart on the wings. And this is where I made the decision to switch up the system completely. So the first game after the switching system was against Alaves. We won it 1-0. Gerson on the score sheet. The new systems seemed to be looking the way forward. We then played Porto at home. We lost it 3-1. They were simply the better team. Leonardo Balerdi with our goal there. Now it was time to turn our focus to Ligue 1. And the first game of the season at home to Reims. We won the game 2-0. Another Dimitri Payet brace. And his first goal, wow, what a strike. He picks the ball up on the left wing, beats his man, cuts inside, beats another man, steps into the corner of the penalty box and curls it past the sprawling keeper into the far post. What a cracker to put us 1-0 up. The second goal, an 89th minute penalty to secure the win on the first day of the season. Our second game of the season saw us on the road as we travelled to Brest, and Dimitri Payet carried on his fine goal scoring form as he slotted home in the 5th minute. Brest were to equalise in the 43rd minute though, sending us into the break level. But we came out strong in the second half with goals from Luis Suarez and Valentin Rongier sealing a 3-1 victory. The third game of the season found us back at home against FC Nantes, and they were 2-0 up quite quickly. We did pull one back just before half time. We hit the post, it ricocheted out, hit Didac Villa and rolled into an empty net. 2-1 at half time, game on. Start of the second half, 53rd minute. Jonathan Klaus gives away a penalty, gets himself sent off. Nantes convert the penalty, 3-1. Pingisander did pull another one back for us in the 72nd minute, but with 10 men we just didn't have enough to go out and get the equaliser. There we have it, guys. We've seen my early season results. So let's go and have a quick look at the Ligue 1 table and find out where we sit early on in the season. And you can see after 2 wins and a loss, we found ourselves in 6th position with 6 points out of a possible 9. We do have that game in hand. We win that and we're right back in the mix, but there is a long way to go yet. So hopefully we'll be up the top end come the end of the season. Now let's go and have a look at how I've changed the system we're playing, what roles I've changed and why I've changed them. Tactics now, and you can see there's been quite a few changes to the system since episode 1. Gone is the 5-2-2-1. We are now playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder. I'll run you through all the changes to the system now, starting in the attacking third of the field, because that is where I made the first changes to the tactic. So my 2 attacking midfielders are now wingers. On the left we have an inside forward set to support, and on the right an inverted winger also set to support. The reason for this is simple. We were being overrun out wide, so I wanted a couple more bodies out there just to add some cover, but I also wanted them to drift into that central area and cause some havoc around the edge of the box. So that is the reason for their roles in their positions. Now that I'm playing a system with wingers, it meant my wing backs were too far up the pitch, so I had to bring them a little bit deeper. They are now sat in a back four and both wing backs set to support duty. As I just mentioned, we are now four at the back. To incorporate the wing backs dropping back, I had to lose one of the three central defenders, so we pushed one up into a defensive midfield spot. He just covers that area and protects the defence that little bit more. And the final changes in position and roles, they haven't really changed position, more roles. Our central midfield pairing is now a Mazzala on attack and an advanced playmaker on support. So that's it for the players' positions and roles. Let's have a quick look at what's changed in the team instructions. In transition, I want us to take shorter kicks to the fullbacks, and I want us to counter press rather than hold our shape. And the final change to the player instructions is when we're out of possession, I want to trap them outside instead of the inside. I want us to send them around on the outside and try and force them into the corner where they can't really do much. So there we have it, folks. We've recapped the early season results. We've looked at the league table and we've seen all of the changes to the tactics. So that means it's now time to get stuck into some action with the first of two games today. And what a game we've got to start things off. The Sud Derby. So let's go and see the first starting lineup of the series as we travel away to face rivals Nice. So here is my team to face Nice today. In goal is Pau Lopez. At left back, Nuno Tavares. A central defensive pairing of Leonardo Balerdi and Samuel Gigo. Chancel Mbemba at right back. Defensive midfield is Matteo Guendouzi, and a central midfield partnership of Jordan Veretout and Gerson. Amin Harit makes it at left wing, while Cengiz Ünder keeps his place on the right wing, and leading the line is Luis Suarez. On the bench we have Blanco, Eric Bailly, Kolasinac, Kabore, Papagray, Rongier, Ben Seguir, Soglo and Bamba Dieng. Now I'm going to prep the boys, give my team talk and really get them ready for this derby day, and I'll see you at kick-off. Here we go then, it's Nice to get us underway. Lamina, Latomba, down the right hand side, into Pepe. Pulls it back to Latomba, first shot on goal, 1-0 down within 20 seconds. It's an absolute nightmare start for us here in the Sud Derby. That isn't good. There's plenty of time to get it back though, so come on lads. We've got to throw in now. Mbemba to Cengiz Ünder. Mbemba finds Cengiz Ünder. Cuts it back to Mbemba, who's lost the ball to Dacunia, who hoofs it upfield, but Gigot is there. He plays a lovely ball to Cengiz Ünder. He's in behind. Can he shoot? Oh, saved by Kasper Schmeichel. Corner kick. So it's Harit to swing one in. And it hits, oh, Balardi with the head of it. Schmeichel is equal to it. We look the better team, but we conceded that first chance, which is never good. Cengiz Ünder now, bombing it down the right hand side. Back to Mbemba, who crosses, but it's headed away. Back to Gerson. He finds Amin Harit. Oh, he blasts it over though. Great chance, poor effort. Still, only 9 minutes gone. And we've won it back again. Oh, Luis Suarez blasts it at Kasper Schmeichel, who gathers it comfortably. Taking his time here, he throws it out to Sorensen, who goes along to Vitti. Limina, Sorensen, Vitti, Becker, Sorensen, Becker with a lovely ball. Pepe's turn, Tavares, and he's running. Tavares has got back in position, but he's missed his challenge. Balerdi blocks. Pau Lopez doesn't manage to gather it up. It's a corner to Nice. Swung in by Dacunia. Headed over by Laberdi. Luis Suarez on the ball. Back to Nuno Tavares. Amin Harit. For two. Luis Suarez had time to turn, but he shot from miles away. I don't know why he's even tried that. He's not having a great game so far. None of them are really. But we'll keep going. We'll keep trying to find that goal. We'll demand more. The VT now. Lovely cross ball, but Mbemba picks it up. Gigo. And Bemba. All the way back to Paul Lopez. To Bellardi. Out to Nuno Tavares. Back to Paul Lopez. Gigo now. Kenge's under. Into the middle. It's Luis Suarez. He's blasted over from miles away again. We're going to have to work on that. Definitely stop him shooting so much from far away. Becker. To Pepe. It nods it down to Delors. Delors can run, but Nuno Tavares blocks. Intercepts. Back to Paul Lopez. And Bemba. Paul Lopez. Plays it long. Luis Suarez jumps but can't get there. Lemina to Delors. Becker. Oh, lovely ball to Pepe there. Pulls it back to Lemina. Delors. Becker. Laboude. Bard. Kakuna. Blocked. We're getting panicky now. 1-0, 25 minutes gone. We're not playing well. Not the derby you wanted to see. Gerson. Guendouzi. Bemba. Kenge's under. Runs across the field. He's making a great run. Someone give him time. Veretout. King's under. Shoot. It's 1-0. Get in there. Oh, VAR checking it. Did he stray offside? Awarded. It counts. 1-0. Game on. That must have been a close one. Yeah, it was just on. Lovely finish. Game on. 1-0. 33 minutes gone. Pepe had a free kick. High and wide. Blocked. Over for a corner. It's the outswing corner from Kakuna. Is he giving a penalty for that? Is VAR checking it? VAR checking it. Lamina's gone down in the box. He's given it. Come on, Paul Lopez. Who steps up for them? Pepe. Oh, it's a poor period and Paul Lopez gathers it up. That was brilliant. It's just what we wanted before half time. Pepe with a free kick now. Oh, it's hit the bar. Veretout clears. Delors. Hard. With the cross in and Bemba with the head. God, we are living dangerously in this game. Nuno Tavares with the throw in now. Veretout. Back to Tavares. To Bellardi, who's on a yellow card. Bit of head tennis. Guendouzi picks it up in the middle. To Kenge's under, who plays a lovely ball to Luis Suarez. Oh, hits the post. And it's cleared by Vitti for a throw in. Should have been 2-1 there. And Bimbo with the throw now on the right hand side to Guendouzi. Gerson. Kenge's under. He tries to play it over the top to Luis Suarez, but Sorensen back to Schmeichel. Beku plays a loose ball that Harrop picks up to Veretout. Gerson. Kenge's under. And Schmeichel's equal to it. Vitti. Schmeichel clears. It's a bit of a rash clearance. Tested. Harrop picks it up. He's into the box. Oh, there's a bit of a goal-mouth scramble, and he's getting cleared. Kakuna, Pepe, Delors, Lemina, and end of highlight. Nothing happened there. It's half time, so I'm going to go give my team talk, and I'll see you in the second half. Get the second half underway now, and it's Gigo. Special encouragement to the boys start the second half, and Bemba, Gigo. The ball over the top finds Luis Suarez. Schmeichel racing out and wins the race. Gathers up the ball. And Bemba with the throw now. Tavares. Latomba can bring the ball out of the fence, but he's lost it to Luis Suarez. Out on the left hand side. Veretout has been dispossessed by Latomba, who makes up for his error. Vitti, Lemina, Sorensen with the long ball to Delors, who gets it back. He's in behind. We've got men chasing. Oh, Pepe just randomly strikes one, and it's just over the bar. Bard with the throw in now. Laborde. Bard. Becker. Dispossessed. Now Gerson can break. Is he going on with him? He's got Luis Suarez up there, but I think he's offside. He's taking it to the byline. Gets the cross in, and no one's there. And Bemba finds Guendouzi. Veretout. Kenge's under. Oh, tried to nod it down to Luis Suarez. Nuno Tavares now. Kenge's under. Oh, great save by Schmeichel. Great save. I'm quite shocked when he left Leicester, I mean Harrop with the corner now. In swinger. No one can get their head to it. Latomba can break free. We've got 2 men back. He's on his own at the minute and he's dispossessed. Paul Lopez now. I mean Gigo. And Bemba. Jerson. Oh, that's a foul. He's on a yellow card. And he's off. The second bookable offence for Joe Bryan. No, Melvin Bard, sorry. The referee's Joe Bryan. King is under. It's taken quickly. 2-1. King is under with his 3rd goal of the season. We've capitalised with the free kick quickly taken. They're down to 10 men. Look at that ball over the top. No one even realised we were going to take it. And King is under the slots past Casper Schmeichel. 2-1 Marseille. It's nearly substitution o'clock now. But we've got a highlight. It's Gigo to Mbemba to Guendouzi. Gigo. Jerson is dispossessed by Pepe. But Kangasander wins it back and plays it crossfield to Harrop. Suarez. 3-1. Oh, it's being checked. Being checked. The second goal of ours being checked. Was he offside? Was he onside? We'll see. Goal awarded. 3-1. Get in there. Do the normal. We've only got a 2-goal lead, but we're going to pause for some substitutions now. Oh, free kick. Oh, it's over. We'll wait till after the corner for the substitutions. We can wait a minute or so. King's under the in-swinger. Now we'll go for the substitution. So it's Rongier, Soglo and Bemba de Jong on for Luis Suarez, Jerson and King under. It's Ramsey with the ball now. A great ball out to Pepe. He's on his own at me. He's got people arriving now. Back to Latomba, sorry. Ramsey shoots. Oh, it nicked off of one of my players, but Paul Lopez gathers the ball up. No shouts available at the minute. Nice have a corner now. Bedouai. Swing it in. Oh, Vitti got his head on it, but it sailed over the bar. Schmeichel to Sorensen. Bedouai. Ramsey. Oh, well dispossessed. And a ball out to Harrop. To Mbemba. Chance to Mbemba. Shoots. It's blocked and it bounces up to Casper Schmeichel. Not long to go now. About 13 minutes or so. Aaron Ramsey. Laborde. Rahimi. Did that nick off our player for a corner? I think it did. Yes, it did. So it is Bedouai with the corner. Swings it in. Veratu away. Nicolas Pepe picks it up on the left-hand side. A deep cross. Ends up Budoi. Gigo away as far as Vitti. And the highlight. Danger. Cleared. Been a good game this. We're going to bring Bailly on for Mbemba. He's absolutely shattered. Oh, well done, Valerdi. Great cover in there. Paul Lopez to Veratu. Harrop to Bemba de Jong. Can he make it 4 with the lob? Oh, very close, but just over the bar. That would have been some goal. Schmeichel to Vitti now. To Ramsey. Back to Vitti. Latomba. Vitti back to Latomba and back to Vitti again. They're playing 1-2. Soglu picks up the ball. Rongier. Oh, Rongier. Just the wrong side of the post from Rongier. Free kick floated in now. Nuno Tavares and 2. Bemba de Jong. Guendouzi. Guendouzi can run. Soglu. Oh, loses out to Bryan. He plays it out wide to Pepe. Into Laborde. Brahimi. Oh, great stop for Paul Lopez to keep our 2-goal lead intact and possibly seal the points. So there's one last highlight, I think. Budoi, Sorensen, Bryan, to Laborde, cross-field ball to Latomba and out of play. Come on, boys, to tick it down. Slowly does it, Nuno Tavares. White ball, waste a bit of time. And that's it. And that's it. Full time. Final score, Nice 1, Marseille 3. What a great result, beating our rivals Nice there to move up to second in the table and send a real statement of intent to the rest of the league on that Marseille mean business this season. Now it's the small matter of Clermont at home, so let's go and see how we line up for that one. So your starting 11 for today's game against Clermont is Pau Lopez, Nuno Tavares, Leonardo Balerdi, Chancel Mbemba, Jonathan Klaus, Matteo Guendouzi, Jordan Verretou, Jerson, Amin Harit, Cengiz Under, and Luis Suarez. On the bench we have Blanco, Gigo, Kolasinac, Kabore, Gouaye, Rongier, Ben Seguir, Soglo, and Bemba Dieng. Now I'm off to instill some confidence in the lads, give them a team talk, and I'll see you on the touchline for our game against Clermont. And here we go, the match is underway here. Olympique Marseille versus Clermont. 12 minutes in, nothing happening yet. We have our first thing. Mbemba pick up the ball for our first highlight. Nuno Tavares to Verretou. Harit out on the left-hand side, sorry. Across to Jonathan Klaus, who's returning from suspension. He's down to the byline, turns, gets it, fingers under. Can he find a ball in? No, he finds Nuno Tavares on the right-hand wing, left-hand wing. I'm getting that one mixed up today. Nuno Tavares, Luis Suarez, into the hands of Dior. We've started the game strongly. The better of the two sides will demand more. 21 minutes into the game. Hopefully we can get another 3 points here. Keep our place up the top end of the table. Oh, the free kick into the box, headed away. Verretou picks the ball up. Ball across to Cengiz Under. Brilliant ball. Ah, is that at the post? What's good? Goal line technology. Is it crossed the line? No, it hasn't. Caught me game bugged then for a second, but it was goal line technology. Wow, that was a close one then. Let's demand more again. Come on, we're the better of the two sides. We just haven't made a breakthrough. There's not been very many highlights. Jonathan Klaus, that thing's shattered. We'll replace him at half time. Don't want him picking up an injury now. He's just come back from suspension. We've got a few injuries with Alexis Sanchez and Dimitri Payet still out. All ball through the middle. Pau Lopez picks it out though. A long ball up. Can Luis Suarez got on the end of it? He finds Cengiz Under. Cengiz Under to Jerson. Luis Suarez. Oh, and that was nearly an own goal. The header back nearly past Dior. Oh, and again, we've got goal line technology twice in this first half. Have either of them crossed the line? I don't think that one did. No, it didn't. Twice we've been close to taking the lead here. Harit, Nuno Tavares, Balerdi, and Mbemba. Plays a ball into Cengiz Under inside the box, and it's squared to Luis Suarez, who puts us. Hold on, VAR, check in. I hate this nervous wait. Oh, is it going to count? And it's disallowed. It's still 0-0. I thought we'd give us the lead on the stroke of half time. We don't want the replay. We just want to get on with the game. It is now half time. I'm going to give a team talk and substitute Jonathan Klaus because he is absolutely shattered. So I'll see you guys for the second half. And we're back underway for the second half. Issa Kabore replaces Jonathan Klaus at half time. So let's see if we can go out and win this now, shall we? Come on, no highlights as of yet. 60 minutes, time for some subs. I'll see you in just a tick. So on come Gigo, Rongier, Soglu and Bemba Dieng. See if we can change the game a bit here now. Let's demand more. 15 minutes left. There's not really been any highlights in this second half. But we've got one now. We've got a free kick. Amin Harit stands over the ball. You're going to shoot, more than likely. Oh, not too far away. That was a chance. That was a chance. We need a winner. We need to stay in contention at the top. 5 minutes left. And there's a highlight. Gigo picks up the ball at the back, plays it to Kabore. He just stands there doing nothing. Passes to Rongier. Kabore stands there again for a bit. What's he doing? Get the back game moving. Guendouzi. Mbemba bringing it forward. Finds Rongier. He gives it to Soglu. Finds Bemba Dieng. He's through. Oh, and he's hit the post. There was the winning chance. Are we going to live to regret that one? I think so, and that is full time. It finishes goalless. Bemba Dieng, he hit the post. He couldn't run it for us. It wasn't speed. We settled for a point. I'm going to go talk to the lads, and I'll see you after the game. So a frustrating game, which we probably should have won. Finishes goalless. seeing us finish the episode by dropping down to 4th position in the table, 3 points behind leaders PSG. Now that leaves me just one last thing to do, and that's let you guys know when you can see me for episode 3. So let's head over to the fixtures and have a look. And looking here, the beginning of November looks very tasty indeed. 2 home games on the bounce. The first, a Champions League tie versus Inter Milan, and the second, a Ligue 1 game against Olympique Lyonnais. So that's when we'll come back for episode 3, the beginning of November, bonfire night. We're going to have a blast. Could there be fireworks? Time will tell. Until then, guys, if you're enjoying the series, then please give the video a big thumbs up. Head over to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and check out my other content. We have got plenty of offer for you to view. Until then, guys, I'll see you at the beginning of November. Take care. Au revoir.